Groups and filters management. In this tutorial, we are going to have a look at the relationship between filters and groups. In particular, we are going to discover how to use groups to share filters and how to subscribe a group to a filter. There is another very good situation where you can find a very good usage of JIRA groups. It's when you want to share your created filters with some set of users, or when you want to subscribe this set of users to some filter. If you go to Issues and click on Search for Issues, you can create GQL query. For example, let's write we want to find all issues from the project where resolution will be equal to unresolved, and let's order these issues by priority in ascending. So, for example, we have this JQL which filtered out all issues from the project with unresolved resolution, and we want to save this search as a filter, which we are going to call developers filter, and save it. So when we click here, it will appear among our favorite filters, and each time we click on it, it will show us the results that match this query. And if you have create shared objects global permission, you can share this filter with other users. And to do it, you need to go to Issues and select Manage Filters from the drop-down menu. It will bring you to a Manage Filters page where you can, for example, share this filter with other users. As long as by my default settings all my filters are being publicly accessed, so share, not publicly but with all logged-in users, but I want to restrict access to this filter to only people who are developers, that is, people who are in the developers JIRA group. For this purpose, I need to click the cog icon here and edit the filter. It will bring me to the Edit Current Filter screen, where I can add shares. And here, my shares, among the other options, I can select a group and select a group here. But as you could see, I don't have my developers groups that I have created before in the list of the options that I could choose. And it happens because my current user, which is admin, he's not being a member of the developer group. My developer group contains only Notify Me Here Bro account, but it doesn't contain the admin account. And that's why I couldn't share that filter with the developers group, because to be able to share the filter, the user has to be as a member of this group. Therefore, let's add this member to the developers group. So admin now is member of developers. Let's go back to our manage filters and edit developers. Here now we could see that developers is available to be selected as the recipient, as someone who could enjoy this filter. So now, if I log in, for example, with this account, okay, and I go to my current search, and I go to find filter, developers filter, I could enjoy also the results of this filter because it was shared with this group. There's another cool thing that you can do with filters and groups. This is basically that you can subscribe any group to the filter. And this subscription will allow you to send notifications about the filter. So it will mail you the results of this filter within some periodic, which you can set up here. So we can subscribe, for example, the whole developers group to be notified about the results of this filter, for example, and a couple of days per week. All the users from the developers team will get an email that will inform them about the results of this search. In the next tutorial, we are going to get familiar with how groups could be used in workflow conditions.